Here, let's sit on the chair. I think primary caregiving is really, really important, whether you do continuity or not. They know what to expect. The adults also know what to expect. When you have 6 infants or 8 infants that are crying and there's chaos, it gives you some sort of order of, what children need. You get to know the children better and can attend to their particular needs.
The teachers and caregivers know your child in and out. They've seen them in pretty much every possible situation. They know how they deal with their peers. They know how they deal with strangers. And so the learning curve's not, starting over again with a new set of teachers and caregivers. I think the children really benefit from having a caregiver that knows them well, but also that personal attachment that the child feels for their teacher and caregiver is really great.
I enjoy being a primary caregiver. It helps to establish the bond with the child. You're able to better attend to their needs. The bond is different per child, even with primary caregiving. By focusing your attention on particular children, also making sure that each child has someone that they can go to, it helps to really build that bond and trust between the adult and the child.
I think they noticed that, hey, you are my teacher, you've been taking care of me since I was, kid, So yeah, I think it's awesome.
The primary caregiver in his continuity of care classroom was really nice because we always had a go-to person that we could kind of examine about everything, or if there was an issue we could ask.
Primary caregiving is most important when you have a child that might start in your classroom and they might have a difficulty with something. For example, this group of kids, we had a child that started out in our room and she had a hard time taking a bottle. I happen to be her primary caregiver. And so I tried a lot of different methods before I realized and I found a method that worked. And so for a while, I was the only one that gave her a bottle. Once she was successful, really successful, taking the bottle from me and really comfortable, then my TA started giving her a bottle, and then my co-teacher, and now anybody's able to give her a bottle. But it's just so much easier for that child to bond with one teacher first, and then when they can make that special bond with the teacher, then they're then able to make a bond with the TA, with the other co-teacher.
I had a direct relationship with the primary caregiver of my child. We communicated frequently and often, and I feel like she really understood what our values were, which mostly were consistent with what the daycare center's values were, but we were able to really leverage that for our children's personal best experience.
That's a benefit of primary caregiving, is that we look at children as individuals and meet their needs. So we have some children that are crawling, some children that are not crawling yet, some children that are eating solid foods or finger foods, some that are walking. So we meet the child's needs individually, and we do primary caregiving until we're able to operate as a group. We still have primary caregiving, but it's broader. When new children come in as we get older, we start off with that primary caregiving relationship, and as children become more secure, you see it less.
So like for assessments, for parent conferences, things like that, I have children who I'm their primary. So I'm the primary contact for the parents. I do their assessments, I do their reports, but we both take care of the children equally.
Take some seeds out.
Part of the primary caregiving is my role to observe the children, to document their growth and development over time, to share that with their parents, in a report and in parent-teacher conferences. But really, it's still a team effort.
I love working with another person.
But we definitely don't, it's not exclusive by any means. We often will change each other's kids' diapers and feed each other's kids and put each other's kids to sleep. It's, we still look at the whole classroom and what the whole classroom needs at the moment.
Milk. Yeah. It was definitely a benefit for us to have a primary caregiver to go to. Communication was a lot easier. We knew who we were going to, and that this person was getting to know our child, so it was, I guess it sort of helped us trust that person that we were handing our child over to every day. And I think that children really sense what parents are feeling. So the more that we were able to trust this adult, I think our child was able to as well.